Welcome to my Lifestyle channel. There is one Bollywood actor in Hindi film industry. He is extremely particular about his day-to-day rituals like his diet, workout and sleeping timing. He always goes early to bed and he is an early riser, and because of that, even if public meeting, some of his colleagues pull his legs, but it is his self-worth that since he is not doing anything wrong, so he take it lightly, but he doesn't change himself. Think. On the other hand, there is a person who is more productive at night. So being night owl is nothing wrong with that. Or his or her timing suits to work at night. It's also okay not to be a people pleaser, but doing, if you are not doing anything wrong, doing with your self-worth is the right thing. Even the Forbes magazine also talks about this self-worth, how to practice it. And that's right, my today's topic is 3 practices to nurture self-worth. Hello, I'm Nandini Das, academician, author and citizen journalist. So, as you know that I don't consider this as a monologue, but I always think that I'm talking with you. So, first we'll discuss what is self-worth, and then we'll talk about these 3 practices. So to me, self-worth is, number 1 is, first is accept yourself who you are, but you don't imitate others or copy others to be someone else. That is your first self-worth. Even I have a video on that. So the next thing is you practice self-esteem. Actually, many people, they confuse between self-esteem and arrogance. Arrogance is not self-esteem. Self-esteem is being proud of who you are, how you look, what is your age, what is your background, etc. At the same time, how you are not arrogant, you are open to reform yourself, enhance your personality, because nobody is perfect. Enhancing your personality is also your self-worth. But in that way, you can take constructive criticism, but not those criticisms meant to make down you, make you look low or down, or you are not a people pleaser that people will be happy, that's why you are doing this. Right, now you understood what is self-worth. Now how to nurture that. So number 1 practice is, first of all, you practice to keep the promise you make yourself. You must have heard that there is a phrase goes, and many people they talk that promises are made to be broken. To me, those who don't realize their self-worth, they believe in it. Of course, always we can't keep all the promises because of certain circumstances. But if you have self-worth, you take accountability for that. Right? So, how you can practice that? Suppose you start with you promise yourself that you will do workout 5 days in a week. Maybe unless there are some uncertainty comes or some extreme reason, then maybe you can do in a particular time. Whether evening you couldn't do, you can do in the morning. Morning you couldn't do, you can do it the evening. You can do that, right? But unless you keep the promise to yourself, how you can be true to others, right? And another thing is, the focus should be here is you should make first of all practice small promises like workout or something. Otherwise, if you will have lofty big ambitions and you set the time for that, if you couldn't achieve, then you will be demotivated and you will leave that. Then it is not self-worth. That's why you should practice from small promises. You achieve that, then you go for big. And related to this, I would say that lately there was an event in Peking University, and there are 2 clarion calls. 2 clarion calls. Why I am telling that, how it is related to keep the promise making yourself. The one clarion call was truth always wins, and the second is technology is to serve people, because some people, they don't believe in ethics, so they say that truth, there is no truth, doesn't win. But if you make promise to yourself, you believe in long term, then you realize that okay, truth always wins. Number two is when nowadays AI is going on, right? AI technology is to serve people, not to ruin people. Now you understood how to keep the promises. Maybe these two promises are not only one individual, but many groups, institutions, nations, the whole civilization should have this promise to themselves, to ourselves, isn't it? Now coming to number two practice to nurture self-worth is regularly do what is difficult. Normally we all love to be in our comfort zone, but you have to practice that, the difficult task, to do regularly. For instance, you feel nervous for public speaking, then do that so much that you can stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself that I did it, I am doing it, and I will do it, right? Then number third practice for nurturing self-worth is always consistently appear for yourself. What does that mean? That means there are some people, they're very punctual, they do everything for others, but they don't do that for themselves. Take for instance, if you are a giver, no matter whether you are giving time, money, any other type of help, but some people, they only look at your hand, or they want to extract your time, but they don't respect you. In that case, you should respect your time, you respect your reputation, you respect your anything, right? First respect yourself, then also do others. While doing for others, you also remember yourself. That is self-worth. Respect yourself. And I hope these three practices are the core of every personality, to enhance, to bloom your personality, to have a good personality. And if you like this topic, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. See you soon. Till then, have a good time. Bye bye.